5 congressional Democrats who appeared in a video urging service members to refuse unlawful orders say they're under investigation. The president accused the lawmakers of seditious behavior over the November video. Here was one of them, Colorado Congressman Jason Crow, on Wednesday.
We are members of Congress. We will do our duty. We took an oath to this country to enforce the law, and that is exactly what we are going to do. And we will not allow any president to intimidate us and threaten us and dissuade us from performing our duty and fulfilling our oath.
Nikole Killion joins me now from Capitol Hill. Nikole, good to see you. What more do we know about the fate of these 5 Democrats? What more they've been asked for?
Well, we don't know a whole lot about the investigation and what the Department of Justice is seeking. Keep in mind that the FBI is also conducting an investigation into some of these lawmakers as well. But what they have all told us in various statements is that they will not be intimidated by the administration's actions, even as they see this as harassment.
And just a few minutes ago, we got word that the Senate Minority Leader, Chuck Schumer of New York, had himself a meeting today at the White House with President Trump. In other times, that would be sort of a normal thing, right? A Senate leader and the president meeting. But these two don't meet alone that often. Do we know what the meeting was about?
Yeah, that's right. It has been months since the president sat down with Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. I believe the last time might have been just before the shutdown last fall. But in terms of this meeting, actually, according to a readout from Leader Schumer's office, he actually called for this meeting to express some concerns about the Gateway Tunnel project. This is a huge project in the New York City area, of course, to rehabilitate that tunnel under the Hudson River that many people may be familiar with. When they're taking the train. But that being said, that appeared to be the impetus for this meeting. However, the leader also discussed the expiring ACA subsidies, the Affordable Care Act subsidies that expired at the end of the year. Of course, Schumer just yesterday tried to get those extended after the House passed a bill, but he was blocked from doing so. And he also noted that he discussed the ongoing issue with respect to ICE, obviously in light of the tragedy in Minnesota with the president as well. So lots of ground covered, still waiting for a readout from the White House.
I guess it's encouraging, at least, that members of the opposing parties are meeting. But again, we'll wait and see what the White House has to say about all this. While we have you, real quick, the Senate, at least, is leaving for 10 days. There's a bunch of overseas trips by lawmakers next week. And they're leaving town having not resolved the issue of health care, as you mentioned. What happened to those talks? Is there any hope that when they get back in 10 days, they can take up something?
Well, I don't know. It seems like these talks are potentially taking a pause. That's certainly how Senator Bernie Moreno, who's been a key player in all of this, Republican from Ohio, put it to reporters earlier today, as did Alaska Senator Lisa Murkowski, who has been a proponent of some form of a bipartisan solution here. So, initially the hope was that they could get some legislative language out this week. Then that deadline pushed to after the Senate takes its recess next week. And now these lawmakers saying that things may be on pause. Of course, we also saw the president come out with his own health care plan today, where he talked about trying to lower cost and, be more transparent with patients, but unclear if and when Congress will take that up, even as the president directed Congress to. Majority Leader John Thune telling me that he hasn't gotten into the weeds yet of the president's new proposal.
Which makes you wonder how serious a proposal it might be, because, of course, this has been such a tricky issue for Republicans. Nikole Killion up on Capitol Hill. Congress may be out for the next 10 days, but you won't be. And we appreciate your reporting tonight. Good to see you.